Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So let's start with a new session with a new topic. Basically, the topic is not new, extension of the topic that we have already done. The question paper that we were doing, that I will take you back to the question paper first, and then I will let you know that what we are going to do today. So this was the question paper, CS 2020 to 23's. The question that is flashing in front of you is a question related to functions. I suppose you remember that we have done functions beforehand. Okay, so again today functions, yes, functions, but with a topic global and local variables. The functions that we have done before, that was just the basic. We have seen in previous class, we have seen definition of a function and call of a function, how a call is been done and what is the definition of function, and we have solved 2 questions on it. Okay, today we are going to touch this question. So before touching this question, you should know what is this global, and if you don't know global, it's of no use of solving this question. Okay, so we'll solve this question beforehand. We will see what is a global variable, what is a local variable. Very important topic, very important. Okay, might be it is, you can see only one question is given of 2 marks in the question paper, but no, if you are planning to go for CS computer science in colleges, so you will be needing this. Functions are you can say the backbone of programming, and you should know everything of function. Okay, so in that point of view, it's very important, and 2 marks is also important. You cannot leave 2 marks. Okay, fine. So before I come to this particular question and solve, let's see what is a global variable, what is a local variable. Okay, then we'll come to this question. Then it will be very easy. It is going to take 1 minute to solve. Okay, let's go. Let's move to the explanation. Fine. Now see, when I talk about functions, you will see that we always write def, then the function name, then the way parameters separated by commas. Okay, and then we write few lines out here, and then if you have to go for the, obviously you have to write the main section. When you write the main section, exactly below the def, you start writing main section. Okay, so this is the way we write actually a function. So in this, obviously when we use a program, we are going to make use of variables. So let me take a program, a small. Okay, to understand the global variable and local variable, let's first start with the local variable, and for that I will write a small code. Okay, so def a, inside this I will declare a variable a is equals to 20, print a. I will do. Now here you need to understand that in Python, what happens that a is equals to 20 means this is the declaration and initialization both. What happens in C++? In that, what we do, we declare first and then initialize. Okay, or with the declaration, we do initialization. Initialize it. Fine, either this or this. But in Python, this first line is not there. Directly we assign a value, and by assigning only we say that it's been declared also. This you should remember. Got it? So it's going to help when further when I'm going to explain the global variables. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, now what is it? After this is just the definition I have written. definition of a function I have written. Okay. And in this function, this A is nothing but a local variable whose scope is within this function. Within this function. The function is starting here. This is the first line of the function. This is the second line of the function. There is no third line. So local variable will be known within these two lines. If third line is also existing, the third line also. Means within the def, under the def, the lines that are present, there it will be known. Known means you can access it, you can print it, whatever you want to do with A, you can do it. You can use it in the calculation also, anything. But outside the def, when you come outside the def, means if you write exactly below the def, the line, that is you come to the main, to the main code from where you will call the function, there its existence is 0. So how can I prove that? Now, if I call this function, because as I have already said, this is a call of a function. If this is a definition of a function, this is call of a function. Until and unless you don't call the function is not going to be, executed. So when you call this function, what's going to happen in the output? How it's going to get executed? As soon as you call this function, the control will get transferred to this, and from top to bottom, the lines will be executed. The first thing what it will do, A is equals to 20. So somewhere 20 will be assigned, and A is going to be getting pointed to it. And then print A. Sorry, this should be small a. Print A. Okay, so A will be printed. What will be the output of A? 20. Well done. No problem in this. Okay, fine. Because local variable has been assigned here or declared here, and it has been used also here itself. So no problem. So now, if I do a small change in the code, what is the small change? The small change is, I just write print A. I want to access this 20 outside. Let's see. Okay, let's see this 20 comes outside the code or not. So when I execute it, for this particular line, 20 will be printed very well. But for this particular line, error will be thrown. Why? Error will be thrown because it will say unidentified or undefined variable. It doesn't know what is A. As I said, A is A is local variable. It is known only to the A function, inside the A function. Small a is only known to the capital A function. Outside it, it is 0. It's nothing. Did you get it? Understood? Okay. Fine. So, def A, suppose if I do B is equals to 20, I just make a change in the code. I come to the main line. I call the A, and I use a B here as 30, and then I print B. Okay, there A was creating a confusion, so I have changed it to B. So rest the code is same. So this calling, let me change to the second line. Okay, now, yeah. Now out here, suppose B is equals to 30 and I call the function. Now what? What's going to happen? In the memory, what is going to happen? Program is not going to execute this line first, these lines first. As soon as he will see def, it will skip this. It will directly come to the line B. As I said, definitions are never been executed unless you get a call. So it will, the control will directly come to B. So 30 will be assigned here. B is going to point here. Got it? There will be a call. The control will be transferred here. Then again, B is equals to 20. So 20 will be somewhere 20, not this B. Now, not this B. Some other B is going to point here. Did you get it? Some other B. Because this is a local variable. And then print B. Because you have declared it again. Remember this. Again, I am saying. Here I should say this. That When I say B is equals to 20, B is equals to 30. Okay, let me clear this and then say it very properly. See, what happens? You should understand this. Once you understand, it will, it will be like, we'll never forget. Okay. So what's happening is B is equals to 20. So as I said, the control is going to come here. So he will see the declaration. B is equals to 30 has been declared. Means you need to create a new B. So 30 will be assigned to a block and a B will be assigned. B will be pointing to this 30 block. Okay. And then there will be a call of a function. As soon as there is a call of a function, it will jump to the function. Then what is going to happen? It will come to the second line. Again, it will see there is a declaration. There is a declaration because as soon as it comes here, they will see one more B, means B is again been assigned, but not this B. This is a new fresh B. So some other B will be pointing to this 20. Are you getting me? This B, which is, it is a local variable, and this B is nothing but it is a global variable because it is outside the definition, outside the def. Are you getting me? So what's going to happen after this? Print B. So print B means 20 will be printed and nothing is there. It will come out and then it will come here. So print again B. Now this B is this one, not this. So it will access this B. 30 will be printed. Global, this B is going to access the global variable and this B will access the local variable. Did you get it? Are you getting what I'm saying? Because whenever you declare a variable, what happens that a new fresh value has been, location has been created. Okay, fresh location has been created. Because of that, I said, you just see, if you have ever done C++ or Java, when I do int x, okay, and I assign a 20 value in it, what happens in the memory? X, a block will be reserved 2001, okay. It will be given, X will be pointing to this particular block, and this is the address of the block, okay, and 20 will be assigned to it. Did you get it? Fine. If I declare one more variable, int y, again one more block will be created, 4001, okay, name will be y, and if I assign 40 into it, 40 will be assigned to it. So this is the memory address. This is the memory address of this block. So both the variables are having different memory blocks, memory addresses. The way X and Y are different out here, here also the global variable and the local variable B are different. Means they are having a different address. Okay, addresses. They are having a different address in the memory. Because of that, they are different. For a common man, for a layman, oh, this B, this is also B. What's the difference? No. In the memory, what's going to happen is their memory blocks, their memory addresses are different. This address is different. Even though their names are looking same, alike. That is the concept of global and a local. A variable which is declared inside the definition, okay, that is local. A variable which is declared outside the function definition, okay, that is global. Got it? Understood? Okay. Let's take a code. Define A, B, C. A is equals to A plus 30. And then print A. Okay. And after that, outside this, I'm calling this function ABC. I'm calling this ABC function. And also I have to declare the value so that A's value is something. A I have used as 30 outside the definition. Here. Here also you can write, here also you can write. Anyways you can, anywhere you can write. So I have just written above it. There is no difference. Okay. Now what will be the scenario? What will be the output? Again, the compiler is going to come from top to bottom. So a block will be reserved A. Okay, with 30, A will be pointing to a block 30. Then it will see this, it will skip. Obviously, it will come to ABC. Now, what is going to happen? ABC is going to jump here. The control is going to jump here. Correct? So once it jumps there, then it will come to the first line of this. So now, here A is equals to A plus. Again, A is equals to A plus. Now, A is used out here. A plus 30. Now, what is this A? The compiler, the controller, okay? The control is going to check where is the A's value in the local variable. Because as soon as he gets entered to the function, outside variable is not, outside's variable is not visible. No variable that is existing in the outside world is visible to the controller, to the compiler. Okay, so A's value is not getting anywhere. Neither the A's value is declared here. Nowhere there is anything, any statement written as A is equals to something. So what is A's value? It's not going to see this. It's not visible to him. So now what's going to happen? It is going to throw an error. Again, that A is undefined. There is no value assigned to it. Did you get it? Understood what I'm saying? So what to do now? What I want that it should make use of the A that is declared outside. That is 30. 30 should be used. The same, this line, this one should be used here. To make use of this 30 inside the definition, or you can say, let the controller be able to see the variables that is outside the function. What you need to do is you need to use the global word, and the variables that you want to be visible to the controller, which is declared outside the function, you can write down. Here I have only one variable, so global A I am writing. If you have 2, 3 variables that is outside the function, then you can write A, comma, B, comma, C. You can go on, separated by comma. Now what happens? Now this variable that you are making use of, this is nothing but this is a global variable. Same variable. Same way, this variable. This is also the same variable. This is also the same variable. Now, any changes that you do here to this A means this will be affected. Means this is going to get affected. So now this is 30 plus 30. It will become, the changes will be reflected in this one block only. Because as soon as you write global A, you are saying the below A that you are going to use is nothing but is the same variable that you are using outside the function. Did you get it? Did you get it? Okay. So now it will print A. It will print A, that is 60 will be the result. Now, if I make small change in the code, again, if I write print A, means once the function is over, when it comes to this line, print A, what's going to be printed now? 30 or 60? Obviously, I have shown you the box. There is no 30 now. 30 is replaced with 60. So 60 will be printed. Now here you don't have any local variables. Here only one variable, which is global, which is used in the function also, which is used in the used outside the function also. Are you getting me? What is the use of this global variable? Means global word makes the variable which is outside the function visible inside the function. Okay, or it allows all the local variable to become global if the names are same. The same variable, it makes it same. The way you, as I have said beforehand, I was saying that this A is different, this A is different, local variable is different, global variable is different, different locations you have. Out here, there is no different location, only one variable you're using. That the same variable is used outside also, the same variable is used inside also. Are you getting me? Did you get it? Okay, fine. One more concept I want to share out here, that when we write def A, B, C, okay, and suppose A is equals to 30, you have written. And here also you have written A. And you write A is equals to A plus 30. And then you write print A. Suppose. Then what's going to happen out here? Then your ABC. You call this ABC. And then same program, small change I have made. What is the small change? Here I am using a parameter. Here I am using a parameter. This A parameter. I'm using a parameter. Not here, sorry. Okay. The rest all code is same. Now what's going to happen out here? Again, A is a block. A is pointing to a block having 30 inside it. Controller, it will skip this. It will come to this line. Because of this line, it will jump to this line. Okay. Now when it jumps to this line, it will take the value 30 in it and it will assign to this A. Now, as this A is different, actually this A is like this. This A's value is coming to this A. Both the A's are different, but both the A's are pointing to this 30 only. Because when we write A is equals to A, you know that actually it is nothing but they point to the same location. But both pointers are different. Both pointers are different. Although they look alike, the name you look alike, but the pointers are different, but they are pointing to the same location. So because of that, here it will take 30, 60 it will make, means 60, it will make a change in this 60. And then when you come out of this line and when you reach to this particular print A, again 60 will be printed. Okay. So if you pass the parameter, you need not to give that global word. Global A, you can skip it. Okay. By that, you save the memory location also, because here you are using two memory locations, even though they are pointers, but then also two names have been used to point to one block. But when we use global word, it's the same block with the same name. Are you getting me? What I'm saying? Fine. I suppose you have understood this. Okay. So if you have not understood, please go back. Because I don't want to repeat things again. Because if I repeat it, the more I repeat, you will get confused. So because of that, I went very slow. And if you want this to be, redone, even though if you are looking at the recording, you are not able to understand. So I will do it. You just place the thing in the comments. And I want your comments to be there. Okay. So it encourages me. If I'm going wrong, I can correct myself. Okay, please subscribe my channel also. If you like, share it. Fine. Let's move to the the question. Now you have understood what are local variables, what are global variables. Okay, fine. So let's go to the question now. The question is this. This is the question. Now see, if you see the question now, it will be easier for you. Because you know what is global. When you write global, what is going to happen? Okay, let's solve without wasting time. Okay, so the controller will come from here. So A is a block having 30 in it. Again, a definition. It will skip this definition. Directly, it will come to this line. Again, X is a block having 20 in it. These are pointers pointing to the blocks. Then there is a function call 35. Call 35 means it will go to this. There is a call. Okay. So let me erase this. Else it looks very, yeah. Fine. So now it will come. The controller is now here. So the first line you can see. So this 35 goes to where? To this X. Okay, so a block will be created 35. So this X is going to now, okay, this X, which is different X, will point to this. Okay, this X is different now, this X is different. Because here I am not assigning X value to X. Here a constant has been assigned to X, means it is looking like this. What does it mean? X is equals to 20 was a line where you had a different block pointing, correct? X is equals to 35 is a block, again 35 block and X will be pointing. I mean, so these are different blocks, as I said. They are different blocks. They are not same blocks. Okay, got it? Understood? If this would have been X, then the scenario would have been different. A single block, 2 pointers are pointing. Remember? If this would have been, instead of writing 35, they would have written X out here, then this X value is going to X. What does it mean? X is equals to X. What does it mean? That the X, which is having 20, this X is again pointing here. The parameter X is also pointing, the actual variable is also pointing. Formal and actual, both are pointing to the same location. No two blocks, but the scenario is different now. Got it? Understood? Okay, fine. So, just wait, yeah. So we are accessing this X because this X is this. Okay, now global A, see, they have written global A. What does it mean? That you make use of this A. Function is will be able to see this A. So A means 30 mod 20, obviously. 30 mod 2 is equals to 0. Obviously, remember it's divisible. So X is equals to X plus A. What is the X value? 35, not 20. 35. 35 plus, what is A's value? A's value is 30. 35 plus 30 is 65. So 65 will be printed and return X. Return X means this is 65. 65 will come here and will be ended with this hash. So 65 hash. First line's answer. Okay, got it? Now next. Next is what? Again, let's see again. Second line. This is printed. There, it's there in the output. It will remain. Now again, because of this print line, again 40 is going to X. Again X. X is pointing, one more block is created, 40 in it. So global A. Okay, again global A, this is 30. 30 mod 2 again. 30 mod 2 is what? Again it is divisible. 30 mod 2 is divisible. Then what's going to happen? 40, sorry, X is equals to X plus A. That is X's value is 40. 40 plus 30 means what? 70. X value is 70 now. So return 70 means here 70 will come. End with A. So 70 A at the rate. So this is your answer. Are you getting me? Very simple. So if you know the concept very well, what is a global variable, what is a local variable, then you can answer it. If this global variable line would have not been given, then you could have written error. Finish. That is your answer. Error. It's not going to get executed because A is undefined. Because of this line, global A, the function was able to see this A. Okay. Thank you so much. Again, I am saying if you are not able to understand, please go back and watch the video. Subscribe. Thank you.